Hi everybody. In this video, we're gonna set up a DHCP server on the domain controller that we installed in a previous video, and we're going to disable the DHCP server that's currently on the network. So let's get started. So first thing, we'll go into the current DHCP server, and we're gonna disable that. Mhm. And we can go ahead and delete that or configuration. Okay. And now we'll go and log into our ESXi host and that's our domain controller. We'll make him a DHCP server as well. Alright, so with that this, we'll go to Server Manager, add roles and features. And role this server right here, and we want a DHCP server with the management tools. Next, that's good for now, and next, and install. uh, Finished installation. Post deployment. Let's configure. Specify the credential used to authorize DHCP services. Okay, let's use our administrator because why not? So it's set to restart the DHCP service, so we can do that. Let's services and DHCP server. Let's restart that. There. And now we'll go to DHCP. Okay. IPv4 and new scope. Next. Name. This is gonna be 10. That 192. That 172. 24 scope. That's what I'll name mine. You can name yours appropriately. So we're starting from 10.192.172.1 and 10.192.172.254. That's the ending, and that's going to be 24-bit subnet mask. Add an exclusion. So we want to add 10.192.172.1 start of the exclusion, and end is going to be 10.192.172.100. So everything in this range will not be handed out, and then after that we'll start the exclusion range at 10.192.172.201 to 10.192.172.254. So these are the ranges that'll be excluded. Exclusion addresses are ranges that are not distributed by the server. A delay time duration which the server will delay the transmission. Okay, we don't need any delay. We'll hand it out as soon as we get a request. Next, so least duration, we can leave that at default. And I want to configure these options now. Yes, I do. So default gateway, that'll be our edge device in this case. So that's 10.192.172.1. And next, DNS servers. So you can specify the parent domain and client computers to configure scope. So we got the .11 address. We also have the .10 address. 10.192.172.10. There. So let's move this one up, and we're not going to have any Win servers. Do you want to activate the scope now? Yes. And finish. So we have this scope. Ten dot 192.172.0, and that's the name of it. Address pool. Excluded from distribution. Everything is okay here. We can add reservations here. Router and DNS servers and the domain name. Policy, server options. Okay. And I want to listen only on the 10 network card interface, not the 11 one. So I don't want them both to listen because this one has two different interfaces that connect to the same network with two different IPs. I just want this to listen on this DHCP server to listen and respond only on that one address. And and everything good here. So we have our DHCP server ready. The This server has been decommissioned. So let's save that from the previous server. We can go ahead and deploy that policy, which will remove the DHCP server from this box permanently. And let's see if the DHCP server works. So now we can do this on this management machine. Command, or rather, I'll run as administrator. Command ipconfig forward slash all. So we have the previous address. It was issued, sorry, a 112 address on this network, and these were the DNS servers. And this has been issued by the previous DHCP server. That's the address. So let's go ahead and try to IP ipconfig release and ipconfig renew. Yep, there we go. So now if we go to check, we have the 112 address, but now the server that issued us the address is the .10 box, and all the information is there like it should be. And let's refresh this so we get back to that Windows box that's now also our DHCP server. And we can go to the DHCP server, DHCP, and we can check the scope, address leases, and there is this lease that this server issued to this box that we have just released and renewed. So that's how a DHCP server is set up on a Windows box. I'll be using this later to add more scopes to it and such. So thanks everybody for watching. I hope this was useful to you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.